That's our 2 years. But not everything is okay because we try. Remember, we try 50, everything is okay. And we only show some of the product with everything. This is a blood net. So this will stop bleeding. And it's required for bleeding. And now this is the blood bank refrigerator. Every problem is around 200 and odd, or 70 over there, 50 people over there, and then the 50 people there, something like that. We have even one given for our honorable governor. We need it. Yes, sir. For our CMP negative.
But you don't give the water to the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what we do is we are giving it and we give on replacing it. So what we know is that we are the face up. So if you feel that it's good, so we're just giving it and even now it's at 200 and if we go anywhere, we will not.
So you will replace it every time.
So first in, first out. And we have a promise that for the cancer, for the dialysis, for the blood diseases, we all have a promise and a provision that we will keep it free. So we are trying our best to fulfill that. And we want to thank our nurse for giving the opportunity to serve.
So how many servers can you store?
Sir, we can store 500. So
you have two.
We have two. So one is just giving idle, and one is active. And these are fully packed, 24 hours power backup. So we have.
Sir, you will come in.
Yeah, 8, 9, 10, here. 8, 9, 10 is the same.
It's all right.
Yeah.
The problem you have said is manpower. Kohima has got the same 10-bedded ICU and we also have the same 10-bedded ICU. But they have 4 or 5 anesthetists there. Plus they have ICU medical officers and they have more than 20 trained nurses. Here we had previously only 2 trained nurses. Recently they have recruited new ones.
The government gave us
Yeah,
6
so we got 6 more. So we have 8 sisters and we
So
don't
for
have
how long they are going to support?
for 4 years, but they will taper it off over the years.
So after that,
Yeah,
you have to
then
set
we have to,
ourselves.
yes. So what we are trying to do here is we have a sick neonatal unit, so SNCU. So we are trying to combine the nurses so that they can look after. Just rationalize it.
Delhi ICU is the best in the country.
Yeah. But pre-born means these babies were born in the hospital. And
So how many old child?
you can,
Delivered on the 15th, and then the child is sitting on the box. This should transfer the body. Only 7 minutes only about the box in the morning. So almost 50 days now the child is
then it's then ICU, but SNCU 5-5. Inborn, outborn.
after a few days it will be released. During admission it was around 1 June.
No, with one is inborn.
premature.
It's premature. 7 months.
Yes, here,
Much better now.
we do.
But only the ball is in a very bad shape.
20 days.
20 days old now.
Post delivery, normally how many days?
We are supposed to keep them for 2 days. Then after another 2 days, we but by force we keep them at least for 1 day.
Same thing everywhere. Even if it was
Wait, we are refusing, but we leave also without the discharge. So they come the next day and all that. Means we don't encourage them.
simultaneously also you can deliver the.
Yeah.
Wait. Do 3 at a time. Yes.
You have enough staff.
Yes, we have somehow. Yes. We have
Enough staff,
staff.
but then for delivery we keep extra.
Somehow.
So multitasking, you see the same people in different places. They just change the uniform. We have about 30 allopathic doctors, then we have dentists about 4, then we have 4 Ayush doctors. And from, the allopathic doctor includes the NHAK also. national health machines. Most of our doctors are specialists.
Here we have seen this is the surgical control and then OT. This is the final OT. Just for a report, from June till July till now, in OT1 we have done 63 major surgeries and about 100 minor surgeries. In OT2 we have done 101 major surgeries and 106 minor surgeries from June till now. So the amount of work that we do here actually is more than double.
Yeah.
But
So how many surgeries you have done today?
Today we have done
Come. Yeah, come both. Yeah.
this side we have done 2, this side we have done 3, 5. Yeah. Anytime if there is any emergency operation, we'll come back.
Comment that I would like to give about the hospital is, yes, there are a lot of challenges. You are working under a lot of pressure, but you are giving your best. The effort that you are putting in is commendable. The health service that is most important in one's life, and Dimapur being the metropolitan city, you have a lot of patients that you cannot, handle, that we understand. But despite, as I said earlier, despite the pressures, despite the challenges, you are handling the situation very well. I congratulate all the health service providers, especially the medical superintendent and all the doctors, nurses, and all the medical staff who are posted here in Dimapur. As regards to our visit today, we are from the Public Accounts Committee. The PAC consists of 7 members, but unfortunately 3 of the members are out of station. They are out of the state, so they are not able to accompany us. So today 4 of us are here. In the morning we visited Naga Hospital Kohima, and we have also been taken around. We were briefed about the facilities and also the equipments that are put in place in the hospital have been shown around. We are hugely impressed by the performance of the hospital management. The effort that they have put in also is very commendable. And after our visit to Naga Hospital Kohima, we have come down here, and similar exercise have been carried out. We have gone around all the health units, and as I have said earlier, we are hugely satisfied with the performance. I thank the management for the great job that you have done, you have been doing. Please keep up the good work. The committee's visit actually is the result of, the Sea Energy report of 2018-19, who carried out performance audit. So we have come here basically to examine the performance and also the Sea Energy paras that figured in the report. There are some issues which needs to be addressed. Some recommendations were made in the report which needs to be taken up by the concerned department. We want to ensure that the recommendations that are given are complied in principle.
Okay, as per the CAG report 2014, 15, 2018, 19, none of the years the state government allocated 8% of its budget to the health sector. So what do you have to say?
That was also an issue that was raised by PAC. And we also questioned the department why that was not done. So that is already, already noted by the state board.
So your visit here today at the Dimapur District Hospital, what was your thoughts on the whole inspection. Do you think anything is lacking, or what do you think of today's inspection, particularly in Dimapur?
See, with a limited resource, we understand the fund constraints, the space constraints, the human resources constraints are there. So that is very evident, obviously. So those need to be addressed.
And in regard to manpower, mostly I think that was addressed in Kota today as well, in regard to manpower in the hospital.
Yes, manpower problem is there everywhere, not only in Kohima and Dimapur hospitals, but manpower problem is there in the other district hospitals as well as PHCs and CHCs. So the department is also trying its best to address this problem. Recruitment of doctors needs to be done, but we are not getting enough manpower. That is the issue. Actually, that is known by everybody. So that is quite a challenge actually that needs to be addressed seriously.
So I think we have enough funds for the health sector. If not, where it is written, the site has neither utilize the availability funds for assist creation in the state, nor for the check. Yeah. The state has neither utilized the availability funds for access creation in the health sector, nor increased its capital spending.
See, we have come here in the capacity of Public Accounts Committee, so that is not within our purview.
Actually, there was a query. They came to just verify whether the department had fulfilled the things that they had said that they had done. So they just came to, I think that their visit was to verify whether the department had fulfilled the criteria and the things that they had said they had answered to the CAG. So they just came to verify that, and I hope that they have seen that it has been done by the department. That's so sad.
To supplement what the MS has said, actually, based on the CNHG report of 2018-19, we have called for oral evidence of the department on 27th of June this year. And as assured by the department, they have said that most of the things that were found lagging have been addressed. So basically, we have come here to see whether the assurances given to us were complied or not.
So, did you find that it was
Yes, most of them are.
properly utilized? And
Yes, most of
funds
them
were
are
utilized?
addressed. Yes,
Both in Kohima and
both in Kohima and Dimapur. Whatever they have said, they have done it. We have seen that they have really done it. So we are satisfied.
So there's also a shortage of blood bank in the blood banks. Usually there is a shortage. I think we are all aware of that. So is there any way that the government is planning to tackle this?
That would be best answered by the department.
We have now at the moment 3 blood banks in Nagaland, in Kohima, Mokchung and Dimapur. So a lot of districts have blood storage units, and even in the private hospitals they have been giving the permission and the license to keep blood storage units. So our Dimapur, I don't know about the others, I cannot speak for them, but in our hospital we are supplying to many districts also for the blood storage units we are giving them. But hopefully in the near future, all the districts will have blood banks if they fulfill. There's a lot of criteria that we have to fulfill before we are granted the permission for blood bank. So I think that's the roadblock that Nagaland is facing, because we are not fulfilling all the criteria that is needed for a blood bank.
Okay, so as per the CAG report again, there has been very poor availability of drugs and medicines. So what do you say?
That was, I think, in the year 2018-19. I am sure the the department is trying to see that these gaps are being filled. I'm not saying that they have been filled already, but the department is taking steps, it seems, to tackle this issue of having enough. But practically speaking, on a personal view, I feel that the government also will not be able to give totally all free drugs and medicines or facilities to the whole public. Our population is increasing, and our budget maybe is still static. So it is, I think, not possible for a government to give free treatment to all the patients. I think the public should be ready to pay for some of the facilities that they get. I think getting free treatment also is a big help. So the government is trying their best to give the basic medicines, and like they're giving us equipment also. So for surgeries, for any investigations, all government hospitals are giving free. So to add to that, to give everything, drugs and all free, I think is asking the government a bit too much also on the public part.